I'm with John Halfpenny here at Eliminata. He's one of the founders and executive director. Just explain to me what it does and what you do.
Okay. In an office you'll find a lot of printers, water dispensers, laptops and other appliances that are left on permanently, even overnight and at the weekend when they're not going to be used. That costs businesses a lot of money, typically 8% of their electricity bill, and it also generates a lot of carbon emissions. So it's a problem, and it's a growing problem because energy prices are rising. Our products are simple retrofit energy savers for office appliances. They're very simple to use, they're completely automatic. So what you do, just plug it in.
There's 8 degrees of difference and they need to do some further.
It's now on. Plug your printer in. That's it. There's no more setup to do. You can now leave it. What it will do is turn that printer off every night without fail, and it will also monitor activity on that printer, and it will learn when weekends are, and it will then, after a week, start turning that printer off every weekend as well. You can tell the unit not to turn off at weekends if you regularly use printers at the weekend, but the default mode is weekends as well. There are no remote controls, so you don't have to remember to do anything, either to turn it off or to turn it back on again, which is very important. It's a very cost-effective product. With an average office printer, it will pay for itself within a year, and if you keep it for 5 years, you get 5 times the rate of return.
So how does it know to turn something on and off then?
What it uses is a light sensor to work out day and night. It uses that to work out the time. It has an energy sensing circuit inside it that works out when things are in use and when not, and it combines that information to turn it off overnight and at the weekend. It also uses those sensors to do clever things. So for example, if the printer is printing and the lights go off, it won't turn the printer off until it's finished, so you don't end up with a printer full of wasted paper or a big mess. The water dispenser product, if you tell it it's connected to a water chiller, overnight it'll keep the power off, apart from every couple of hours it'll turn the power briefly on so that the UV lamp can zap the bacteria. The laptop product turns the power off to the laptop when it's fully charged, and then every hour or so it checks to make sure the laptop is still fully charged.
Are you able to plug in multiple devices into a single unit?
You can. It's not the best way of using them because each of these products is optimized for a particular appliance. You get best saving from using one of these with a particular appliance.
And how much is it trying to actually save you? How much is wasted?
Well, a typical office workgroup printer will waste about 25 watts in standby. A typical hot water dispenser will waste about 100 watts in standby. And a laptop computer doesn't use very much power in standby, but you're keeping the battery warm, and that reduces its life. So the product saves energy and extends the battery life of the computer. Typically, a printer will cost you about £25 a year in standby. Right. If you buy the product, you get your money back in about a year.
Okay, and what about household uses?
Well, we have a range of products in prototype form which we'll be releasing later. We have products that control things like tumble dryers, camcorders, laptops and other commonly found domestic appliances. They're second on the roadmap. They are commercial office appliances that we're targeting first with that floor box type format.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much.
Okay.